Hello friends, welcome to Finance MCQ. Friends, today we will discuss the vacancies released by Delhi Subordinate Service Selection Board. So let's start the video. Friends, Delhi Subordinate Selection Service Board, so it's a part of Delhi government. So they have released the vacancy in different departments under Delhi government. Friends, online application will start from 18th August and last date of submission of this online application is 19th September 2025. So 1 month is given by them to fill up these vacancies. So now let's discuss these vacancies. So serial number 9, job code is 27/25 and the name of the post is Assistant Accounts Officer and the department will be Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board. Friends, it's a group B vacancy. Here there are 9 vacancies, out of which 6 vacancies are for unreserved category candidate, 2 vacancies are for OBC category candidate and 1 vacancy is for SC category candidate. Then at serial number 18, vacancy code is 36/25. Name of the post is Chief Accountant and the department will be Urdu Academy. Again, it's a group B vacancy. Here there is only 1 vacancy and that is for unreserved category candidate. Then at serial number 29, there is a post code is 47/25. Name of the vacancy is Accountant and here the department will be Delhi Agriculture Marketing Board. Again, it's a group B vacancy. 2 vacancies are there and both are for unreserved category candidates. Then at serial number 32, post code is 50/25. Name of the post is UDC Accounts or Auditor, that is Upper Divisional Clerk Accounts or Audit. Department is again Delhi Agriculture and Marketing Board. Friends, it's a group C vacancy. Here there are total 8 vacancies, out of which 4 vacancies are for unreserved category candidate, 2 vacancies are for OBC category, 1 vacancy is for ST category and 1 vacancy for PWBD category candidates. So like this, there are multiple vacancies in different departments of Delhi government. Now let's talk about the eligibility and other criteria. So friends, for post code 27/25 Assistant Accounts Officer, as I already mentioned, there are total 9 vacancies, out of which 6 vacancies are for unreserved category candidate. Here the essential qualification asked is either a CA, CS, CMA or Masters in Financial Control or MBA Finance or equivalent. Here they have used the word equivalent. So here MCOM will not be allowed. Other qualification other than MCOM will be considered at par with MBA Finance. Here desirable qualification they have not mentioned, that is nil. Experience asked is also nil. So freshers are eligible to apply. Here pay scale will be in the range of 47,600 to 1,51,100. Friends, it's a level 8 group B vacancy. So you will get a good package. Age limit is that you should not be exceeding 30 years and age relaxation will be given as per the reservation policy. For Chief Accountant post in Urdu Academy department, here there was just 1 vacancy for unreserved category candidate and the qualification asked is graduate degree in commerce from recognized university or a CA inter or CMA inter, and desirable is that you should have a certificate course in Tally and Microsoft Office from recognized institute. Though it is not compulsory, but if you are having a certificate course, then it will be an added advantage for you. And apart from that, desirable is that you should have a 5-year experience in administrative, income tax, GST, financial power rules, etc. Again, it's a desirable requirement, though essential experience is not asked by them. And here pay scale will be same as that of earlier one. The pay scale will be 47,600 to 1,51,100. And again, it's a level 8 group B non-gazetted non-ministerial post and age limit is again 30 years and relaxable for government servant up to 5 years in accordance with the central government rules. So it's a good opportunity for graduate CA inter or CMA inter friends. Then for post code 47/25, name of the post was Accountant and department was Delhi Agriculture and Marketing Board, and here there was 2 vacancies and both are for unreserved category candidate. And here essential qualification asked is graduate in commerce from a recognized university, that is BCom, and 3 years experience of accounts work. So here the 3 years experience is mandatory and pay scale will be in the range of 44,900 to 1,42,400. It's a level 7 pay scale and you will be in the group B. Age limit is that you should be between 18 years to 27 years. So all my graduate friend with 3 years experience, they are eligible to apply for accountant post. Then for UDC Accounts or Auditor job, the post code was 50/25. Here total 8 vacancies are there, out of which 4 are for unreserved category candidate, 2 were for OBC category, 1 is for ST category and 1 is for EWS category candidate. Here the qualification asked essential is degree in commerce, that is BCom from recognized university. No experience asked. Desirable, but desirable is that you should have 2 years work experience in accounts, and still if you don't have any experience or you are a fresher, you are eligible to apply. Your pay scale will be in the range of 25,500 to 81,100, and age limit will be between 18 years to 27 years. Then you are eligible to apply. And here eligibility criteria mentioned is that you should be a citizen of India. So they have not mentioned that you should be a resident of Delhi only, then you will be eligible. Here across India you are eligible to apply for these vacancies, and your education qualification, age, experience, etc. should be as on 16th September 2025. So that is the last date of filing of application. So by this date you should be meeting age, experience or qualification criteria. Now how to apply? Friends, you have to apply through online mode only by visiting website of Delhi Subordinate Service Board. The step-by-step process is mentioned. You can check them and apply for it accordingly. Now application fee. Friends, application fee is rupees 100, and women candidate and candidate belonging to SC, ST, PWBD and ex-servicemen are exempt from making application fee. Now examination scheme. So they have mentioned basically selection procedure. So first let's talk about assistant accounts officer. So here your selection will be 2-tier selection procedure. So your first stage exam will be of 2 hours. It will have 200 MCQs and total marks will be 200. There will not be any descriptive test in this phase and total marks will be 200. So your section A will consist of MCQs from non-technical topics such as general awareness, general intelligence, arithmetic and numerical ability, test of Hindi language, test of English language and comprehension. 20 marks from each of these sections will be there. Like this, 100 questions will have 100 marks. Then your second section will be related to your technical syllabus, and here 100 questions will be there of 100 marks. Then your phase 2 of the examination, it will be of 3 hours in one session. It will be held in the different date, not on the same date, since candidate who are shortlisted from the tier 1 will be called for the tier 2 examination. Here it will be of 200 marks and your MCQ questions will be of 200 marks. 50 questions will be related to descriptive test. Like this, total 250 marks question paper will be there, and your part 1 will consist of MCQ questions. MCQ questions of 1 mark each from subject or related paper. So your technical syllabus will be of 200 marks having 200 questions, and your part 2 will be of descriptive in nature. That is, you have to write down. It will be of 50 marks, and what 50 marks will consist of? Here essay in English will be of 30 marks and letter writing or expansion of ideas in English of 20 marks. So 2 questions will be there of 30 marks and 20 marks each. So like this, 50 marks descriptive and 200 marks MCQ type question paper will be there. So I hope it is clear. For assistant accounts officer, you will be examined in the 2 phases. Phase 1 will be of 200 marks, 100 question from non-technical, 100 question from technical, and phase 2 will be of 3 hours, 200 questions from technical syllabus and 50 marks from descriptive test will be there, where you have to write essay and letter writing in English, and based on that final selection will be done. And here they have mentioned that in tier 1 examination, mandatory minimum qualifying marks shall be applicable in domain subject specific, that is section B, and there will not be any minimum qualifying marks in section A. However, combined marks in both section A and section B will be considered for shortlisting of candidate for tier 2 examination. So if you are good in technical but not good in non-technical topics, and still you can make it to the next round, since only your technical syllabus section you require to score minimum qualifying marks and not in both. But still merit list will be prepared based on considering section A and section B, and based on merit candidate will be called for the next round. Then there will be negative marking to the extent of 0.25 marks for each wrong answer. And what will be the qualifying marks? Friend, qualifying marks for general and EWS category candidate is 40%, for OBC Delhi is 35%, and for SC ST category 30% is the minimum qualifying marks you need to score. So you have to score at least 40% marks out of 200 in the phase 1. Minimum 80 marks you need to score to clear your exam and move on to the second round. And in case there is a draw, candidate securing more marks in the subject specific section, he will be placed higher in the merit. And friends, same will be the exam pattern for chief accountant post also. It will be in 2 phases. Phase 1 will be the technical plus non-technical of 200 marks, and phase 2 will be of 250 marks, out of which 50 marks will be descriptive in nature. Same exam pattern as that of assistant accounts officer. And for accountant post and upper divisional clerk post, your exam will be in only one tier, that is only one phase exam will be there. It is of 2 hours and 200 questions will be there. Having 200 marks, there will not be any descriptive test. So grand total will be of 200 marks. It will be of 2 sections. Section 1 will consist of MCQs from general awareness, general intelligence, arithmetic, numerical ability, test of Hindi language, test of English language, 20 questions from each of these sub part. So like this, total 100 marks from section 1, and section B will consist of questions from technical syllabus. So basically from your accounts, finance, taxation, so all those areas questions will be there of 100 marks. So I hope it is clear, and cutoff date and qualifying marks requirement is same as that of for all these posts. And friends, here one important point is that reservation benefit will be allowed to only those candidates who are having their certificate from Government of Delhi only, and other state candidate cannot apply under reserve category. So do keep this in mind. Say suppose if you are OBC category from Maharashtra and wants to apply for this post where there is a reservation for OBC category candidate, you cannot apply. You have to apply under unreserved category candidate only. Since it's for Delhi state, so all reservation will be provided to resident of Delhi only, but you can apply under unreserved category candidates. So that's all friend. If you are meeting the eligibility criteria and wants to apply, you should definitely give it a try and apply for it. Pay package is really good, and almost all of candidates are eligible who are having graduate, CA Inter, CMA Inter, MBA Finance, CA, CMA. You all are eligible for different jobs with good pay package. So definitely give it a try and apply for this vacancy. That's all in this video. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end.